If you are a lady who has ever felt confused, ignored, or unsure if a man is really into you, then this one's for you. Because let's be real, wasting time on guys who aren't serious is emotionally draining and it kills your self-esteem. But what if I told you there are clear red flags that reveals if a man is really into you? No second guessing needed. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot these red flags from a distance and save yourself the heartbreak and finally demand the respect and love you deserve. Are you ready to see the truth and cut through the confusion? Let's get into it. The first red flag is you are the one texting first. Girl, if you're the one always sliding into that man's DM and sending him messages and he barely replies or waits till forever, this is a clear sign he's not into you. You will send this man a text just checking in and he responds after 2 days with a "sorry, I've been busy" line. You text again and he takes even longer to respond this time. And the day you decide to stop texting first, you get graveyard silence from this man. And that silence alone is your cue to stop chasing him. Real interest means effort goes both ways and not one-sided. The second red flag is he ghosts you after good days. You guys had a great date, or maybe he made you believe he was this super sweet guy. Then out of nowhere, he disappears for days or even weeks and then he resurfaces again. You see that hot and cold act? It's not confusion, it's a huge red flag. Today, this man acts like his world revolves around you, and before you even finish recovering from the butterflies he's giving you, he avoids you like a plague without any explanation. A man who is really into you stays consistent and not give you a roller coaster of emotions. The next red flag you'll notice if a man isn't into you is he doesn't know the real you. Now, maybe you guys have been seeing each other for weeks or probably months, but you should ask yourself this question: does he actually know the real you? Does he know your passions, your fears, and your goals? If this man remembers your favorite meal but can't remember your dream job, then that's a problem. If a guy knows your body better than he knows your mind, if you tell him important things but he never remembers them, that means he's not curious about you. And that's a huge red flag, because a man who is interested in you will ask questions about you. He'll want to know more about you. He'll want to know the kind of things you like so that he knows how to connect with you, because curiosity builds connection. And a man who is really into you will want to understand you and not just have access to you. Another red flag you'll notice is he acts like your boyfriend but won't commit. You guys spend weekends together, have deep conversations, and he even shows you physical affection. But when friends ask, he says you guys are just friends. He loves doing couple stuff with you, the sex, the comfort. He's emotionally invested. But when you try talking about labels or defining what you guys have, he gets defensive or he disappears. Sis, that's not a game. It's a red flag. One girl's situationship introduced her to his friends as just a friend, even though they were practically living together. If he doesn't want to claim you in public but wants all the private benefits, he's fully aware of what he's doing and he's just using you to pass time until someone better comes along. And when he gives you this line, let's just enjoy the moment, you should never fall for it, because he's simply telling you he wants to enjoy you without committing to you. Another red flag you'll notice is he gaslights you when you speak up. Every time you bring up a concern about something bothering you, he turns it into a fight. He either tells you are too sensitive or you are overreacting, and suddenly he's the victim because he's trying to avoid accountability. That's not just gaslighting, it's emotional immaturity. Grown men don't shut down when called out. They lean in, they ask how to do better, and every time you guys have issues and he turns it into a blame game, that's a huge red flag. And he's telling you his ego means a lot to him than his feelings. And that, my friend, is a deal breaker. The next red flag you'll notice is he's there physically but not emotionally. This man will come to your place, sleep right next to you, touch you like he owns you, but when you open up about your day or something that actually matters, it's like this man lost his ability to hear or speak. He shuts down, he changes the subject. That's not connection, it's convenience. If you ever said something vulnerable to a man and he either brushed it off or change the subject, that's him being emotionally unavailable and trying to mask it up as effort. And the worst part is you might start shrinking yourself, avoiding deep conversations just so things don't look too serious. You become starved emotionally, and if his actions aren't keeping you emotionally fed, then that's a big red flag. Another major red flag is you are always making plans and he is always making excuses. You become the planner and he becomes the excuse maker. If you are the one always planning dates, calling him, making effort, and all he does is tell you how busy he is, that's a major sign. For example, you send him a text about wanting you guys to chill together and he comes up with the excuse of him being busy or working late, only for you to check his WhatsApp status 30 minutes after and you see him out with friends partying. As they say, action speaks louder than words. You just realize him being I'm busy is a polite way of telling you he's not interested. The next sign is you constantly feel anxious and not secure. When a man is into you, you don't doubt it, you feel it, you just know. But if your peace disappears the second his energy shifts, that's your body telling you are treading on dangerous waters, and that's a red flag. If you are constantly refreshing your messages, rereading old texts, or overthinking every emoji, that's not butterflies, it's anxiety. You are in survival mode. You are not supposed to feel like you are on a roller coaster when you are in love. You should feel safe, you should feel grounded. Men know how to act when they care. You should know silence is also an answer. The last red flag you will notice is you feel like you are settling. Maybe you constantly keep making excuses for him or telling yourself he's just stressed or he'll be better with time. But deep down, you know you are not being treated the way you deserve. You were probably a lady who used to have standards, but now you get excited over a good morning text. That's not growth. You are compromising, and if you are constantly negotiating with yourself to stay, you are already giving too much, and that's a big red flag. Now, I'm not saying every man who backslides is trash. I'm saying if these patterns repeat over and over, believe them. Don't wait around hoping he will change. You deserve someone who chooses you clearly and consistently. Remember, your peace and self-respect comes first always. So we've come to the end of this amazing video, and for those of you who watched to the end, I'm sending out big hugs and kisses. If you've ever spotted one of these red flags or probably others which I haven't mentioned in this video, please drop your experiences and opinions in the comment section. And also please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.